Welcome to the all-new Sports Visions on Bounce TV and to our worldwide web viewers on www.sportsvisionsusa.com. Hello, everybody. I'm DJ Jones alongside my good friend and traveling partner, Dale Williams. How are you, sir?
What's going on, DJ?
Man, I tell you what, we're locked and loaded. We're packed. We're ready to go to the SEC Media Days in Birmingham.
That's right. I'm ready. I got all my suits laid out on the bed, man. I'm ready to roll, player.
And I tell you what, coming up in just a little bit, we'll talk not only a little bit about the SEC Media Days coming up. Of course, the All-Star game in Major League Baseball is right around the corner. It'll be played in Cincinnati. Also, we'll talk about the NBA free agency, how that ended. Of course, there's a lot of money have been thrown around, over $1 billion to these basketball players in guaranteed money. We'll talk to you a little bit about that. All that and a whole lot more coming up next on Sports Visions.
How'd you say this guy was the best?
Oh, he's a horrible stylist.
What? He's the best at paying claims fast.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Paid mine in just one day.
One day?
Yeah.
Wow.
In just one day, we approve and pay. One day pay, only from Aflac.
Hi, I'm Dale Williams with Sports Visions. And if you want to watch Sports Visions 24/7 or even earlier before the show, all you have to do is log on to my Sports Visions USA. Just log on YouTube, my Sports Visions USA.
If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, come see us at Express Motors, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama. Or give us a call, 334-384-9101. With hundreds of vehicles to choose from. In-house financing, the right vehicle at the right price for you. We don't want all your business, just yours. Come see us, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama, or go online, www.expressmotorspc.com.
Scott Sawyer with Diverse Power. Diverse Power wants our customers to enjoy all the benefits that reliable, consistent electric service provides. Our BPI certified technicians offer duct blaster testing of your HVAC ductwork to locate leaks. We also offer a full blower door examination that will qualify homeowners and home builders to meet the new Energy Code building standards. At Diverse Power, we offer innovation through vision, quality through service.
Crown Royal Black. Bold as bourbon, smooth as Crown.
Welcome back to Sports Visions. I know that we've been talking a lot about the NBA, of course, with the season coming to an end just a few weeks ago. And then, of course, summer practices for the free agency in football and all that good stuff. But the main thing that, we probably overlooked and we hadn't done, I guess, as well of a job or as extensive a job as we normally do, and that's covering Major League Baseball. And we're almost halfway through the Major League Baseball season because the All-Star game is coming up Tuesday the 14th in Cincinnati.
That's right, man. The All-Star game is upon us already, halfway through the Major League Baseball season, DJ. And, now, I look back at the trends and all the things that are going on in Major League Baseball now. It's a lot of baseball being played, and you basically can see at least 25 to 30% of the Major League Baseball teams playing on television now. So, to see all the games and all the things that are going through, but I just caught me sleeping playing about the All-Star game, but we always know that when SEC football time comes around, the All-Star game is going to be around. And really, we got a slew of new faces in the All-Star game.
You said a mouthful. Of course, there's a lot of names, and I know more important. Let me just say it like this. You know what? When the Atlanta Braves don't do well, we don't follow Major League Baseball. And, of course, this year, it hadn't been anything to write home about as far as the Braves are concerned. They have one All-Star, a starting pitcher, Miller is his name.
Seth Miller.
Seth Miller again. But, all in all, Braves are playing below 500 baseball. And, again, a lot of good players have been moved from the roster. And, again, they're working their Jimmy. They're trying to get acclimated. It's a whole new regime, basically. And you know what? I haven't given up on my Braves. It's just that right now, again, at the All-Star break, nearly there, and you can obviously tell that there's not any position players on that All-Star team as of yet. But that's not a sign, I think, of things to come for the Braves.
No, I don't think so. I think really, one thing that we talked about, all through the year is that they have young players, young developing players. They have a great farm system. I just think really these guys get these reps and continue to get reps. The Braves are going to get better, and I look forward to them to do better this second half, because it's not how you start, DJ, it's how you finish.
One of the biggest names and biggest stories in baseball, obviously, when you talk about Alex, Rodriguez, of course, with the New York Yankees, he's come back this year and had a phenomenal season playing lights out baseball, but he did get voted to the All-Star team.
He did?
He did not.
He did. And now, I really think that's got a lot to do with the steroid situation. I think really nobody has a lot of love for A-Rod because of, I guess, for as the whole crisis that he went through with the steroid and the player enhancement drug piece. But really, that was a shock to me because really he's been playing. He played good enough to be an all-star, and really he has the Yankees in a top position right now.
The game itself will be in the city of Cincinnati, and, of course, we know the tradition of baseball in Cincinnati, so I know that the All-Star festivities will be probably as grand as they've always been.
There's always going to be big time when it's in Cincinnati. The 86th annual Major League Baseball All-Star Game. And I remember, growing up, and I'm telling you, that's how much football and that's how much basketball and everything is going around. It was like the 4th of July, really, All-Star. When it was All-Star game, we were going to sit there and watch it, and not to take anything from Major League Baseball because they still have a lot of fan-friendly kind of things to do, from the celebrity softball game to the home run derby piece. They still are going to hold everybody's attention, and they're really going to have everybody glued to the television again, DJ.
All right. Coming up in just a little bit, we got a treat for you. We have a local legend who flies under the radar, but he's at one of the biggest colleges in college football. Tommy Keyman Robinson, Central's own, coming up next.
Sports Vision is sponsored by Aflac, Crown Royal, Express Motors, Diverse Powers,
But you said this guy was the best.
Oh, he's a horrible stylist. He's the best at paying claims fast.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Paid mine in just one day.
One day?
Yeah.
Wow.
In just one day, we approve and pay. One-day pay, only from Aflac.
4 of the top 5 Marriott golf courses are on the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail in Alabama. Ross Bridge, Grand National, Capitol Hill, and the Grand Hotel were named their favorite golf resorts by guests of Marriott and Renaissance Hotels of North America. 4 out of 5 is a pretty good average. Take it from those who've been there and book a trip to the trail. Call 800-949-4444 or visit rtjgolf.com.
Stop by these locations to pick up your free copy of Sportsvisions magazine. Hilton Garden Inn, Chester's Barbecue, and Express Motors.
Welcome back to Sports Visions. Joining us right now is a very, very special person. And I know over the years, Dale and I had talked about all the great athletes that have come from the Chattahoochee Valley area. But I want to brag about a little bit about this young man right here. Tommy Robinson, of course, Tommy Keyman Robinson, out of Central High, the pride and joy of Phoenix City. This guy, not only did he play college football, but this guy is coaching college football, and he's coached in the NFL. Welcome home, Coach Robinson.
Oh, it's always great to come back home, and I want to make it real clear that this is home for me. I had an opportunity to travel throughout my coaching career. I had an opportunity to travel a lot, but Phoenix City has always been home for me, and I'll always represent Phoenix City as home.
Coach, let me break the ice right now. For you folks who don't know him out there, listen to this. The Dallas Cowboys, Arizona Cardinals, the University of Texas is where he coaches right now, by way of USC prior to that as a passing game coordinator. He's coached at Oklahoma State. I mean, do I need to go on? 30 years in the business, folks. Tommy Robinson from right here at Central High School under Wayne Trawick is one of the bright coaches in college football right now. And, man, guess what? You know what? I'm so proud to be able to share this information because you've been flying under the radar, man, for the most part.
Well, I've always been a quiet guy. But I tell you what, you talk about Coach Trawick, and that's where it all started for me. I've had an opportunity to coach at a lot of great places, the places that you named, some you didn't, University of Miami,
yes,
and some other places, Georgia Tech. I never beat Georgia when I was there. So, but Coach Trawick and Coach Bobby Wright are 2 of the guys that really mold me and actually started me on my career. And I have to always give those guys give those guys homage to starting my career. I tell you what, one of the most memorable things about my high school career is the night we played you guys over at Carver when
over at Memorial Stadium.
Memorial Stadium, 1979.
Yes.
I was a sophomore, and that was one of the biggest games one of the biggest high school games I was a part of.
I tell you what, Jeremiah Castile, a good friend of ours, and Junior Berkeley, and I remember those guys having a field day. But, more importantly, you were a good player, and you also, you went on and you ran the gamut. But what you're doing right now for our young people out there watching, because, it's big. We often come on here and talk about the guys that make it to Division I and make it to the pros. Right. But as a coach, that's another career that I want these young people to realize that, they can be a part of the game and they can earn a handsome salary and love the game and by being close as a coach.
Yes. I tell you what happened with me. I had a very, very strong passion for football. And when I was done playing, my passion for the game, I wanted to be around it. I wanted to stay in it. And Chan Gailey, he was my college coach. He talked to me after I got done playing and said, "You should coach. I think you'll make a good coach." When I was in school, in high school and college, that wasn't something that I thought I would do. But when I got done, I knew I wanted to be around it, so I got started. And I started out on the high school level. I kind of ran the gamut, if you will. I started out on the high school level and went on from Central High School to become a restricted earnings coach at Troy. And it just went from there. I went from there from a restricted earnings coach at Troy to being a graduate assistant at the University of Arkansas and going on. I even went out to Utah State. My first full-time job was in Utah.
Wow.
So I looked around and saw all those mountains and snow and everywhere, and I said, golly, what am I doing out here? A little guy from Phoenix City, Alabama, all the way out here in Utah.
I tell you what, Coach, no, we don't have. I really want to get you back, but I'm so happy that I have you now. But what I want you to do, I want you to look out there into that camera because, like I said, from the coaches in this area to the players to the parents, I want you to give them words of inspiration, something that really pushed you because, again, you coached at every level. Again, the Dallas Cowboys in the National Football League. You coached at the University of Texas now, one of the prized jobs in college football. Talk to me a little bit about what kind of passion, what kind of drive, what motivated you?
Well, the thing that motivated me, like I said earlier, was my love for the game and also my love for trying to help others, especially young guys, young men, to achieve their dreams. I think I had like I said, my passion for helping these young men to become grown men, and coaching gave me that outlet and gave me that avenue. Now, I love the game of football, and I've had a chance to work with a lot of fine guys. I can name drop and tell you I worked with Deion Sanders, Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith. I coached Emmitt Smith, LaDainian Tomlinson, Larry Fitzgerald. It just goes on and on and on. But everywhere I've gone, I've always given every kid, every team, and everything my all. And to say to the young people out there that you can achieve whatever you want to. The dream is in your head. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do in your head. That's your dream. No one can dream that dream better than you. And as long as you put forth the effort, you put forth the time, that dream can come true. And I want to leave this message with the young people also. Keep dreaming your dream. It was my dream to be a coach in the National Football League. And, I did that. And now I'm coaching at the University of Texas with Charlie Strong. And, I'm still living my dream every day. I still wake up every morning. I'm excited about what I'm doing. I'm excited about going to work. So I say to you guys, keep living your dream. Keep dreaming your dream. Because if you can see it, it can happen. Just keep working towards it.
Well, Coach Robinson, I tell you what, man, I really, really appreciate you coming on board and, of course, sharing with our Sportsvisions viewers out there, man, because, again, like I said, we talk about, dozens and dozens of players And we talk about, the pros as well as the college guys, but you and what you're doing, what you've achieved, man, that's right up there at the top of the ladder as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys having me. And I tell you what, now you've accomplished a lot of great things yourself, and we're also proud of you too.
I appreciate you, Coach. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Tommy Keyman Robinson, University of Texas running back coach. Check him out this fall. We'll be right back after this.
Sports Vision is sponsored by Aflac, Crown Royal, Express Motors, Diverse Powers, Hilton Garden Inn, Chick-fil-A, Columbus Tech, Henry's, Chester's Barbecue, ENS.
Hi, I'm Philip Davitt with ENS Men's Clothing Warehouse. We'd like to say thank you, Columbus and the Bi-City area, for 20 great years on Macon Road in the heart of Columbus. We're inviting you out to our 20th anniversary sale with bigger savings and deals than ever before.
To help show our appreciation, ENS is offering complete suit and tux packages only $99. Jackets, pants, shirts, and ties, a $199 value for just $99. Find us on Facebook for details on how to win a suit or tux package. Come celebrate our 20th anniversary. ENS, where you get more for a whole lot less.
Departure, arrival, search, post, chat, check-in. New foods, new fun, new favorites. All right, new clients. Don't stop there. Explore, discover, connect, grow, celebrate, work, live, play. Breathe. At Hilton Garden Inn, we know you'll love our cook-to-order breakfast, first-rate amenities, and award-winning service. So count on us to give you all the ways to make the most of every stay. Hilton Garden Inn. It's better at the garden.
Welcome back to Sports Visions, NBA free agency, man. I tell you what, this has been a Christmas in July for the NBA. Over $1 billion in guaranteed money to NBA players and these new deals. And I tell you what, man, the NFL players are jealous because this money has been thrown around like monopoly money. It's guaranteed money, and we all know that the NFL players have the roughest job and the least amount of guarantees.
Yeah, I think they have the roughest job, DJ, but I think they have the toughest owners also. And these guys are old school guys. They're real tight on the money piece, as far as the guarantees is concerned. I wish someone would do a comparison, but just so the public would know what entails a guaranteed contract in the NFL compared to Major League Baseball and compared to the NBA basketball, because there's a big difference, DJ. And like you said, they're throwing money around like monopoly money right now.
Absolutely, man. You're talking about the most popular game, the National Football League. Of course, they make the most amount of money with the television contracts. Yes, they have the most players. They have twice as many players as an NBA team roster, in some cases 3 times as many, but still. The way this money has been thrown around, I know that just to mention a few, Dwayne Wade took the money and ran with Miami going back for 1 year, $20 million. And I know that Dwayne Wade is definitely can play another couple of years, but to get a 1 year contract, $20 million, I thought that was a smart move.
That was a sweet move. You can't turn down $20 million, in 1 year, and he still has the option of he plays this year. He might not want to be with Miami next year. So, I think really the free agency piece has been great for the players. Even though it's most of the time it is guaranteed, but I also think it's been great for those teams too, because really I think the teams have become using the free agency piece to become better. San Antonio Spurs, for example, they get LaMarcus Aldridge, they pick him up. This guy was already a beast with Portland. He comes to a San Antonio Spurs team with an older Tim Duncan, but at the same time, he's got this guy in the system, got somebody to wait. And then the David West piece, he leaves the Indiana Pacers. He goes to the San Antonio Spurs, and check this out, DJ, for a $1.4 million, where he could have got $12 million. And it's all about winning for some of these players, especially when they become veterans. They want to get to a team to win.
Absolutely. A little closer to home, the Atlanta Hawks, after a 60-win season, of course, the first time ever in the finals of the East. And, of course, their 2 best players had a decision to make. One decided to leave, DeMar Carroll, of course, just an outstanding 6-year player. Went from making a little over $2 million, and he took the money from Toronto. He's going to be making $60 million over a 4-year span, $15 million per. And on the other side of that, to lose him was one thing, but they almost lost Paul Millsaps. Paul Millsaps was flirting with Orlando, the Hawks stepped up to the plate and offered him a contract to the tune of 4 years and $60 million. So he ended up with actually $20 million a year. So that's a good deal for the Hawks. And I know that the fact that them not losing Carroll is one thing, but getting Millsaps, that saved the day.
I think really that's a good move because really at the same time I didn't see them losing both of them. To have Millsap who made All-Star last year, and I think DeMar Carroll, he came into his own during the playoffs and stuff. But I think really, DJ, they still we need somebody free agency player. We need a big guy. We need somebody, and I think really the money situation with this new ownership coming in, I think they got enough money to be able to try to get a center from somewhere.
Well, keep in mind, though, we got the center from San Antonio, Splitter. Splitter is a guy who was like a role player out there, played behind Tim Duncan, a very sound, fundamentally sound basketball player. And again, when you talk about Coach Bud and his relationship and his knowledge of that roster, getting Splitter in from San Antonio, that's another 7-footer that's very talented in the middle.
Really, it's going to be needed. They got to sew up that middle, and really I think they got enough forwards and shooting guards that, they have enough of those players. Those kind of players. They just need some tough players, a power forward. Millsap is going to be able to do the things that he did last year, but a center would be great that can go 10-10. That's all we need. 10 rebounds a game, 10 points a game. And I think they'll do good, man.
LeBron James, he opted out of his contract, but we know that he's going to re-sign, even though the Cleveland Cavaliers have made some moves to get better. They added veterans Mo Williams. Of course, he played with LeBron James several years ago.
Right.
He's an outstanding guard. But Joe Johnson has also been noted that he has an interest, or at least the Cavaliers have an interest in bringing him in. So those are two other good, talented players that we know that when they're on the court, healthy and playing with LeBron James, those guys can make it happen.
They can make it happen too, DJ. But, not on this segment, but we're going to have to do our on the wall on about the influence of a player. Should the player be the coach and over the whole organization? Because right now, LeBron James, he might as well be a coach player.
Well, I'll end it by saying this. You know what? You earned that. And, of course, there's only a few players that have ever in my lifetime I've seen that earn the right to help the organization make calls. And we're talking about none other than Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, and right now LeBron James deserves to be in that category.
Well, he might be deserving in that category, but at the same time, it's really it's kind of something I just don't like about it.
All right, you're right. We'll have another segment at some point in time to talk about that. We'll be right back to wrap this show up.
Stop by these locations to pick up your free copy of Sportsvisions magazine. Hilton Garden Inn, Chester's Barbecue, and Express Motors.
But you said this guy was the best.
Oh, he's a horrible stylist. He's the best at paying claims fast.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Paid mine in just 1 day.
1 day?
Yeah.
Wow.
In just 1 day, we approve and pay. 1 day pay, only from Aflac.
Scott Sawyer with Diverse Power. Diverse Power wants our customers to enjoy all the benefits that reliable, consistent electric service provides. Our BPI certified technicians offer duct blaster testing of your HVAC ductwork to locate leaks. We also offer a full blower door examination that will qualify homeowners and home builders to meet the new Energy Code building standards. At Diverse Power, we offer innovation through vision, quality through service.
A Barbasol close shave is better than a slicing your T-shirt and watching it fly within inches of a personal injury lawyer kind of close shave. So, lather up, America.
Barbasol is proud to sponsor the Barbasol Championship on the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail.
Don't miss the Barbasol Championship at Grand National on the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, July 16th through 19th. Call or go online for tickets now.
If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, come see us at Express Motors, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama. Or give us a call, 334-384-9101, with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. In-house financing, the right vehicle at the right price for you. We don't want all your business, just yours. Come see us, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama, or go online, www.expressmotorspc.com.
Crown Royal Black.
bold as bourbon, smooth as Crown.
And welcome back to today's final segment of Sports Visions. Man, what a joy and a treat to know and to have a guy like Tommy Robinson coming out of this neighborhood, of course, with the kids today with wanting to play the game. Boy, what an opportunity that Tommy has accomplished coaching the game.
DJ, we always say on this show, you have to watch how close greatness is around you, and really, we have some. This is a star-studded area. We always say that about the Chattahoochee Valley, whether it's in Phoenix City, whether it's in Columbus, whether it's in LaGrange or Auburn. We have some great players around here, and really, they've been around good people, and really, we've always learned to strive for the best.
Absolutely, we'll certainly be following Tommy, and of course, all the great things that he's doing, and of course, not only Tommy, but some other great coaches. And we're going to have a segment, in the coming months about our next issue of our Sports Vision, the magazine. By the way, the book is out, of course, on the streets right now, and I'm really proud of this football edition.
I'm really proud of this edition, going from 24 pages to 36 pages. It's a wealth of information in there. Your schedules are in there. The Falcon schedule's in there. The SEC schedule is in there. We got great topics of discussion. Who's the SEC making all this money, highest paid coaches, largest stadiums, DJ. And really, we kind of held back because we know we're going to get a wealth of information when we go to the SEC Media Day. So we got some more good stuff coming in September.
Last but not least, congratulations to the Columbus Lions. They are the champions. And again, we had Coach on a couple of weeks ago, Coach Jason Gibson, and exactly 5 years ago they won a championship. This year they won the championship, and of course it wasn't even a game; it was a rout, 64-34 or something of that nature. But congratulations to the ownership, congratulations to the administration, and certainly congratulations to the players.
Great job by Jason. I mean, really, when we had him on the show, you can see the confidence that's in him. He's done a great job. The whole program, the whole city, continue to stay community involved, and congratulations again to the Columbus Lions.
Big ups to the Women's World Cup soccer champions, of course, winning in Canada, beating Japan, and I know that that was a big day, and I had opportunity to watch it, and just a great day for our women's soccer.
Well, man, the women's soccer has grown leaps and bounds, and really all women program around the whole country, man, are really just growing leaps and bounds. Girls are working at things just like boys are concerned, and really right now, hats off to the for winning the World Cup, the women's soccer team.
All right, that's going to do it for all the time we have for today's show. For Dale Williams, I'm DJ Jones, reminding you to keep your eye on the ball. Have a great day.
Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you.